Welcome, viewers, to the official news of the planet Ringbeller. My name is Crumbaker.
And I'm Unk.
We continue our ongoing investigation into the strange and colorful planet known as Earth.
That's right, Crumbaker. In fact, we're about to go live and interview a popsicle.
Unk, I just realized we left that popsicle waiting like 30 minutes ago.
In fact, we're about to go live and interview a pool of slushy purple liquid.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see if our satellite picks up anything else. Here's a teacher who uses drawings to teach stuff to kids. Looks like his name is Manuel Herrera.
Manuel, can you hear us, buddy? Thanks for being on the program.
No problem. I'm super excited to be here.
We've interviewed some artists before who can also draw, and obviously they're really good, but you say everyone can draw. How come?
You know, here on Earth, from the moment that we're born and able to grab a crayon or grab a marker or grab something to write with, we start to make marks. We make marks on paper. We make marks on our walls. We're trying to express ourselves and communicate what we have to say by using drawings.
Can you give us an example of how people use drawing to explain something better?
So one of my favorite ways to work with students here on Earth about using drawings is to help tell a story. And so here's an example of a student who is telling a story to us using pictures. So in this picture, you can see that she's drawn different parts of her kitchen and her bedroom and her dining room, all to tell a story. There's so many details in here that she might not have told us if we would have just asked her to use words. By using pictures, she draws in all these details. She's got a picture of a cat sleeping on a bed. She's got a picture of her bedspread. She even has chairs pulled out that tells me that she has family members that might be sitting with her at breakfast.
What other things can people explain by drawing?
So one more example that I have of students using drawing to show their ideas is this model that students were building that were working in the hospitals. They wanted to rethink the way we give immunizations to children in hospitals. In this example, you can see that this student decided to make all of the shots look like rockets or an airplane. They even had examples of some where they looked like magical wands for kids.
And where would someone even want to start if they wanted to practice drawing?
So sometimes when we approach drawing, it can be very scary. We don't know where to start. So usually when I work with kids, I tell them to start with just basic shapes. So if you see here, all of these shapes that are on this page can be used to create drawings. You can start with dots, lines, rectangles, circles, triangles, arches, scribbles, and blobs. Just by practicing these basic shapes, you can draw just about anything that you want to communicate an idea. And I'll show you. If you start with a rectangle, just like this, maybe add a triangle, maybe another rectangle, some lines, maybe a squiggle, and a blob. Let's draw, what do you think I'm drawing, guys?
A pineapple?
Well, that's quite a pineapple, but I've drawn a horse, and all I used was basic shapes.
Like this?
Wow, Unc, I see that. That looks, it's very unique drawing you have there. I like it.
Well, thank you very much. One last question for you. How did you get into drawing, Manuel?
So when I was little, I used to draw all the time in my bedroom. I used to grab markers, I used to grab pens and paper, and I would just draw the things that were in my mind and kind of in my imagination. And I really enjoyed seeing those things come to life. But one of the things that I found was that I was very unique in that. I didn't always fit in with other kids. Other kids weren't drawing. Other kids weren't expressing themselves this way. And it was really tough. But I stayed with it and I kept doing it, and I found other friends who loved to draw, and then we would draw together and we would exchange ideas, and that really helped motivate me to keep me drawing.
Thanks for joining us on another edition for the news. For the Planet Ringbeller, I'm Unk.
And I'm Crumbaker, reminding you to be kind
and stay different.